everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello. My name is Will Venus and I create really cozy, relaxing, tingly ASMR content. So you know you're going to want to subscribe if you like to just chillax with us all. Yeah. So this is a Q&A. The questions that you've been dying to ask me. You all very, very kindly submitted your questions to the post I did on the community tab. So let's get answering. Are you ready? I am. So I think I'm answering these in first question asked. First come, first serve kind of thing, yeah. So Charmaine from Charmaine's Staycation, hi. And also any channels that I'm talking about here today that upload content to their channels, I'll leave linked in the description. Definitely go and check them out. And Charmaine has a channel. She's lovely. Hi Charmaine. And she has asked, what is your favourite colour eyeshadow to wear? It changes, but right now I really like the colour purple. Light purple, deep purple, shiny purple, duochrome purple. I love the colour purple. And she's also asked, do you have an eyeshadow colour that scares you? No, not really. There's not a lot in life that scares me. There's certain colours I don't like. I'm not particularly fond of yellow and orange. I don't think it quite suits me. Although, I say that wearing a mustard yellow hat. Do you like the hat? I really like it. So yeah, there's not really any eyeshadows that scare me. Now Pink Bun has submitted 5 questions. So the first one is, do you speak any languages? Would you ever make a video speaking in those languages? I don't speak any fluent languages other than English, but I can speak very, very limited Italian and French. I've forgotten what those words are right now, but no, I don't really speak any other languages fluently. Have you ever travelled outside this country? I have. I've been to Italy. We went to, I believe it's northern Italy, to a place called Limone sul Garda. Oh my god. That place is the closest that I've got to utopia. It was absolute heaven. It was peaceful, it was calm, it was clean, the people were really friendly. Everyone is just, well, in our experience, it's just totally chilled. We also went to Venice and Milan. And where was the other place? The place where Juliet, was that Venice? And the other place was, so Limone sul Garda, Venice and Verona. That was a really nice place, lots of fabulous architecture. That was really nice. And one day I would love to retire there. Italy is just my favourite place in the world. What influenced you to do ASMR? Well, there was actually a few things actually. People kept telling me, well, you've got a really soothing voice, why don't you do ASMR? So there was that. And also to prove a point. I've always said, unless you try something, you'll never know if you like it. And I do. I love it. And I really enjoy doing it, and I really enjoy making you happy and making you a wee bit more relaxed and just forget my own worries and help you forget your worries for a while. I love doing that. Yeah, those are the main reasons for doing ASMR. Yeah, I love it. Where are you from? I'm from Scotland. In particular, a place that's known colloquially, that's the right pronunciation, isn't it? Colloquially as Auld Reekie, Edinburgh. And Edinburgh used to stink. So Reekie it's another version of a word called reekin, and reekin is a word for smelly. So yeah, I'm from Edinburgh, Scotland. Hi. What is your favourite hobby / pastime? I love doing ASMR even when I'm not on camera. I love to sit and tap things. That's a good thing. It's a bit like a sensory thing because I'm autistic as well. I love love, love, love. I love watching true crime. Love it. I love it how investigations are done, and you know how like the DNA stuff, blood pattern analysis, and all of the forensics stuff, and how they catch the killers or the criminals. I love it. It's fascinating. Like fascinating. I love the whole psychology and psychology behind it all. Psychiatry and psychology behind it all. It's just fascinating to me. And also, anyone who knows me in my real life and who's known me for a long time will know that I have a huge problem. Huge problem with injustice. I cannot tolerate injustice. It can be the huge things from, like, miscarriages of justice to the small things to, like, people not getting their equal shares of things. It's that. I hate injustice. So yeah, I like true crime stuff. Love watching sitcoms, situation comedies. I really like UK sitcoms. I love a few American ones as well. But I love to laugh. I love to laugh till my belly hurts, and I love to laugh until my face hurts because I smile so much. I love a comedy. My favourite one right now is actually a Scottish comedy, and it's called Two Doors Down. And if you ever get the chance to see it, it's on BBC iPlayer. It's hilarious. It takes a while for you to get used to it, but once you're in, you're absolutely hooked. So check that out. And I actually, most of the comedies that I watched them over and over and over and over again. So I like to learn the lines, and I know like the lines to over 200, actually probably maybe 400 episodes of various comedies. I just love it, guys. I love it. Love it. What else do I do in my spare time? I practice wig making. That's a hobby. I practice makeup. I like to read when I've got time. I like crime thriller novels. Love that. Totally here for that. But yeah, and also my hobby is doing YouTube. I love doing YouTube. I absolutely love you guys. Honestly, I love you guys. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. The next question is from my friend Nikki Lynn. Hey. How you doing? I love Nikki. Definitely check out her channel. She's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And her question is, how did makeup become a passion? Well, I think it was 2020, 2021. We all had F all to do because we were all forced to stay in our homes whilst other people were out partying. Let's not get into that. Again, I'm autistic and I'm fascinated by colour. Fascinated. It soothes me, it intrigues me, it just feeds my soul. I love bright colours, and so to be able to play with them using makeup. Yeah. Although when I first started I thought, no, I'm never going to be able to do this. It's not working. It's not working. But then I grew to realise no one's any good at anything the first time they do something. Not completely, if you're honest. Are you honest? Are you honest? Yeah, and then once I got into doing the makeup, I started researching what different types of makeup, all the different brands, what were good, what are not so good. And also another injustice with makeup brands is they're not inclusive, not all of them, which really is with my mind as it's 2024 and people still are not inclusive. Why? Just why? Why? Yeah, so that's how makeup became a passion for me. I discovered that I love all things shiny. I love sparkly things. Do you want to see me do more makeup stuff? See, you've brought up a good point for me, Nikki, because although I'm doing the ASMR stuff, I don't want to put people off by doing makeup, because it might confuse people. And also, this is something that I've learned recently. When I do the makeup videos, people unsubscribe. So they're either very limited with their interests, or they don't want to see someone like me doing makeup. It's just the way that people are. It's just the way that the world works, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope that's answered the question of how makeup became a passion. And I've actually done a collab with Nikki. That was really fun. We did a Greek mythology-inspired makeup look. I, of course, had to choose Aphrodite. She's my goddess. She is my leader. She is a goddess of love. Yeah, definitely check out Nikki's channel. Everything will be linked. Below. And she's also asked, what made you start doing ASMR content? Yeah, I think I just answered that. It was to prove a point that you might actually like doing something, if only you try. People kept saying that I've got that kind of vibe about me. What was the other? Was there another answer to that? No, I think those were the two main answers. If I remember, I'll circle back. At Charmaine's asked, what is your favourite food? That would be cake. I love cake. I love a really dense Victoria sponge with cream and jam. Oh. Like, honestly, if I was to go to a restaurant and I had the option to choose to get a main course and starter or pudding, well, we call it pudding here in the UK. Some call it dessert. If you're a little bit posh, I'm definitely not posh. I might speak very clearly, but I am very... I was going to say I'm very not posh. I'm non-posh. Common as a bucket of milk. Yeah, I love cake. And I also love Italian food. Anything that's got pasta and tomato sauce and herbs. Oh, I'm salivating at the thought of that. I love Italian food. And it was nice when I met my husband. His granddad, he's sadly no longer with us, but his granddad was Italian. And he introduced me to a lot of nice new Italian foods that I would never have been introduced to had I not met him. So that was really nice. Okay, so Sandy and Chance. Hey Sandy, nice to see your face here. How do you balance your content creation with work and life? Does it get overwhelming, and do you feel like you need to take content breaks when you need to? Yeah, absolutely. If I feel overwhelmed, I have to take a break. For my mental health, for my physical health, my spiritual health, everything, all your health is interlinked. And so yeah, I do take a break. I would say that, I mean, you guys are very important to me. You know that. You know that you're very important to me. But if I have a lot of work, that tends to take precedence, because if I don't work, I don't get paid. And if I don't get paid, I can't keep a roof over my head. So the work does come first, and then when I have a break from work during that particular day, I'll go and film, because I love filming. To me, YouTube, it's just a fun hobby, because I don't get paid from it. I do it for fun, and I do it to help you guys out and anyone else that's passing that really needs to chill out and, forget about their worries and anxieties for a while. No, someone called at It's Me Hima 1113 has asked, if there's any job you'd want to do in the world aside from YouTube, what would it be? Well, to me, YouTube's not a job, because to me, a job would suggest you get paid money or whatever things from it. So YouTube's not a job. What job would I do if I had the choice? I'd be a wig maker, and that is just what I do. I honestly, when I'm working, I live my dreams. Being a wig maker is all I want to do. It's literally all I want to do. Like, some people will be like, if you have like a quote-unquote normal job, you know what I mean? Because being a wig maker, it's not exactly a common job, is it? People are like, oh, it's Monday, I can't wait until it's Friday for the weekend till I'm off. There's none of that with me. None of that. I love working. I love making wigs. I love helping people with their hair loss journeys. I love the art of making wigs, and it's also my therapy. Because when I'm really anxious, which happens daily, if I'm honest, it happens daily. Sometimes it's not so bad, sometimes it's worse. But when I'm working, all of my focus goes into making wigs. So yeah, I'm doing my dream job, but I'm not doing it at the moment, because no one wants me. No one wants me to make wigs for them at the moment, and it's really depressing. And I said this in my podcast episode, actually. It's called Life of Your Own Will. If you want to check that out, please do. It's all free. Links are in the description. But yeah, being a wig maker is all I've ever wanted to do. I love it. And if I could go beyond that, I've always wanted to be an actor. Always. And let me tell you why I think I'd be a good actor. Because autistic people, invariably, we put on this thing called a mask. And it's like a character. And we put on this character to protect ourselves because sometimes we're scared of what the world will think about our true selves. I've been doing that my whole life. I've not been doing it recently because I've taken the mask off. It's called masking and unmasking. Nothing to do with what's been happening in the world recently. But yeah, I think I'd be a pretty good actor, and I've got quite a vivid imagination, and I'm good at learning lines, and I'm good at doing accents, and I'm good at embodying different personas. So yeah, I would love to be an actor. So if there's any casting agents out there, darling, or if you want a voiceover artist, let me know. I'm very adept at being on camera and on a mic. Now the next question is, again from the same person, any advice for teens who are trying to figure out life? I'm not sure I'm the right person to be asking that. For a teen struggling with life, what I will say is, what your anxieties and worries and stresses are right now, you'll wish you had when you're my age. Honestly, be yourself, as long as you're not a dick, as long as you have good intentions. Just go out and be yourself. Be kind to yourself and others. And just let everything go. Like seriously, if you've got accommodation and food and something to keep you entertained in life, that's all you need to worry about. Seriously. I mean, I would say I would love to go back to being a teenager, but my teenage years were awful, so I wouldn't say. I mean, I love being this age, but all I will say is, what your worries and concerns are right now will seem completely insignificant when you get older. And that's all I can really say to a teen struggling with life. I really hope that helps. Now the next question from Fluffy Monkey EM has asked, what's your favourite kind of makeup to wear and any favourite brands? I love colourful makeup. You will see that if you go back to some of my older videos when my channel was solely focused on makeup. I love bright, bold, shiny, sparkly, glimmering makeup. I love it. Like, the more outlandish the better. That's probably why I love drag so much. It's just so over the top. My favourite brand right now is Made by Mitchell because, like I think I said just a wee while ago, they're inclusive and they don't do this thing called tokenism where you're like, oh look over there, we've got an LGBTQ person, that means we're inclusive. Oh, look in the background, look, we've got a person of colour. That means we're accepting. No, that's not what Made by Mitchell's like. And also they're bright, they're colourful, they're bold, and they're fun. They're fun. Just look at their packaging, look at their TikToks, look at their YouTube, look at their Instagram. They're just fun. They make makeup fun. And there's, like, when you look at the comments and things of the community that Made by Mitchell's created, there's none of the toxicity. There's none of that. And there's none of the drama crap either. Because I'm not on YouTube for drama. I can't stand drama. I've got absolutely no interest. I'm too interested in keeping my own life afloat. So yeah, I love Made by Mitchell as a brand. They are fantastic. Actually, I got a delivery from Made by Mitchell today, and I'm going to do a video about it shortly, but yeah. I love the noise that this package makes. So stay tuned for that. Okay, this next question is by a user called MG J-RW2SK, and they have asked, if I understood correctly, you have a husband and a daughter. Did you adopt? If so, what was the process? Please don't get it as being too nosy. Adopting is something that has been on my mind for years, and I'm truly interested in anything related. Lots of love. Yes, I have a husband, but I've not got a daughter, or a son, or a child. I don't have any children. I've got children that are non-human, but I've not got any adopted kids, no. I'm not really sure what I can say to that other than, well, firstly, if you consider an adoption, you must be a wonderful human being, because that is such a kind gesture. And yeah, all I can say is all the best, sending you lots of love, and I hope, I genuinely hope it really goes really well for you. That is such an incredible thing to do, and let me know the process. I'd really love to follow your story, because I love stories like this. I love stories of happiness. I love stories of happy ever after for people. I love it. So please keep in touch, or if you don't want to do it publicly, DM me. My Instagram's in the description of this and on the About tab on this channel. Now, the next question is from a good friend of mine. Her name is Jennifer Steps. She's got a channel. It will be linked below. Check her out. She's lovely. Very supportive, very kind, very empathic. And she has written, oh, stop it. She's written, does your family know they raised an amazing human? No, but I would love for you to tell them that. You absolutely have the ASMR to perfection. You radiate calmness naturally, and even though I'm 10 million miles away, I have felt that calmness, and it helped me immensely. My God, that's so lovely. But as far as the Q&A, my question is, what would your dream job be? Or rather, the age-old question of what did you want to be when you were just a little child? What did I want to be when I was a child? I wanted to be a vet when I was a child. I loved animals. I still love animals. And if ever I want to smile, I look at cute animal clips on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. But then I quickly found out as a child that I'm nowhere near as intelligent to be a vet. And part of being a vet is you have to euthanize animals. And that is something that I know in my heart I just could not cope with. I mean, it's heartbreaking enough when my own pets had to be put to sleep. But for me to do it possibly on a daily basis, that's something I know I couldn't cope with. So I wanted to be a vet. I also wanted to be, when I was a kid, and it kind of echoes what I said before in the previous question, I wanted to be an actor. And I had, this is how vivid and stupid my imagination was as a kid. I was about 17, 18. And I was in college, and I thought, because I really loved this show called Footballers' Wives, and I thought, okay, if I train to be an actor within a year, I know that Footballers' Wives is filmed in the summer, so I could train to be an actor, get the audition and get the role and film it. Yeah, that was never going to happen, was it? Yeah, so I think I've got acting in my bones. How do you know I'm not putting on an act now? How can you ever know that you truly know someone? Oh, that was a really lovely comment. Thank you so much, Jenny. That means a lot. And I'm so glad to you, and to also to anyone that finds any kind of comfort from my videos. It's literally, I'm just going to be honest with you guys, because you know what really pisses me off about YouTube is when you get the really false, fake ass who are not interested in their audience at all. That really annoys me. And yeah, where was it? Where was I going with that? Where was my chain of thought there? I can't remember. But yeah, anyway, that was a nice comment. Yeah, so that is the end of the Q&A. I hope you enjoyed listening to this. If you did, leave a like. If you've not already done so, do subscribe. And I thought before I head off, we could do some... Well, actually, we could do two things. We could welcome back the furry Mike. Give me a second so that you can see it. So welcome the furry Mike back to the stage. And secondly, let's finish the video with a little mic caress. Yeah. I find this really calming to do. Don't worry, the fur isn't real. I would never do that. It feels very soft though. I've had this cover in a previous video. And also guys, whilst I'm doing this, if you really want to help me as a small creator, all you need to do is watch my videos throughout without skipping. And if you share the channel and comment, the more engagement I get, the more likely my channel will grow. And the more the channel grows, the more elaborate the content becomes, because I want to bring you the best. I want to bring you the best. So if you know anyone that's got a huge channel or a huge following and they might possibly want to share the channel, let them know. And also before I go, I just want to take this opportunity to thank... That was where it was. I really hate it when you see these YouTubers that don't appreciate their audience, that they take their audiences for granted. I never have done that, and I never will do that. I think this comes from a place because I've not always had groups of friends. I've not always had groups of supporters. I know what it's like not to have that. And so now that I do have it, I deeply, deeply appreciate any support I get. So thank you so much for your support. It means so much. Also, would you like to know a little exclusive? Of course you do, of course you do. Today I wrote something for the channel and it's going to be a role-playing video. And it's going to be nice and relaxing. Of course it's going to be relaxing, this is me we're talking about. It's going to be very intriguing. And I wrote it, it's an original. So when I finish writing it, I'll get it filmed so that you can enjoy. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your support. Thanks for everything. And I will see you in my next video. Take care.